Well, we're talking crabs A to Z this morning with the ultimate guide to crabs in our area. Joining us this morning from Baltimore Magazine is Jane Marion. She is the food and dining editor with Baltimore Magazine. Jane, thank you so much for being up with us. You have such a hard gig this morning.
It is hard. It's hard talking hard shells, too. I'm out here on the gorgeous crab deck of Nick's Fish House. It has sort of an easy in the islands vibe, although we're in Port Covington. And what a delightful morning to be out here talking about crabs.
Well, Jane, you're venturing out into the deep water here with this one. Everybody has their favorite, so how do you determine the best crabs?
You know, all crabs are good and all crab houses are great, but some of the things you might want to look for are, this kind of view cannot be beat. You want to have a place that just has a great atmosphere, local crabs if possible. If not, they hail from Texas, Louisiana, the Gulf, and just a fun place to congregate with friends.
Now,
call ahead, make sure they have the size you want.
Okay, now you mentioned atmosphere, so you're talking mostly dining in, although the flavor, I guess, if you're carrying out, but dining in is your focus?
We do both, actually. We focus on everything you need to know about, we call this our colorful A to Z compendium. So it's dining out, it's, bringing them home, eating in. We talk about the buckets, we talk about what you need to wear for the feast, the instruments you need to have, mallets, knives, the whole shebang.
Now, a lot of folks take it for granted that, oh, everybody knows crabs here in Maryland, but we also realize there are a lot of people who move into the state, a lot of transients, a lot of newcomers, so this really is kind of a beginner's guide potentially, just kind of a guideline if you don't know.
That's exactly right. I myself am from Philly. I've been here 20 years. I used to be able to talk cheesesteaks pretty well. Now I know everything there is to know about crabs, and there is a lot to know. You know, it's kind of an interesting sport that we practice here in Maryland, and you have to know how to eat them. We talk about that. As I said, you have to know what to wear. We tell you what music to listen to. Yacht rock is very popular when you're eating crabs.
Yacht rock. I've never heard of such a thing.
Yacht rock.
Yacht rock.
Yeah, it's Benny and the Jets, Phil Collins, easy listening music.
Okay.
So that you can still talk to your friends.
Cruising on a Sunday afternoon.
Exactly.
Okay.
I forgot to mention that one.
Oh, well, you can quote me. So, Jane,
totally.
So we will check back in a little bit. I just want to ask you, so are you tipping your hand? Is Nick's top on that list?
Nick's is fabulous, absolutely. I was here eating crabs a few weeks ago with the owner.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty great out here.
All right, and this edition is on the newsstands now.
On now, yes.
Okay. Jane Marion, Baltimore Magazine, thank you so much. We're looking forward to seeing your research.
Yeah, we'll be back in a few moments showing you the actual crabs at Nick's as well.
Sounds good. Thank you, Jane.